Greetings everyone and welcome back to Expeditions Viking for what may be the final episode, at least insofar as going up on the channel. Now we'll discuss that a little bit later, but for the beginning of this episode we have a bit of a long trek ahead of us. Okay, Thursday, the 21st of February. Now, we don't actually have that long before we need the boat ready. That's actually something that is kind of hidden from you. You've got a limited amount of time. Now, generally speaking, if you're playing the game normally and not trying to min-max everything and being super redundant where you're exploring places and camping loads, you're probably going to finish this first part with plenty of time to spare. But it is something to keep in mind. You have to get the boat finished and have your herd in time to actually make some use of it. So by late spring, I think, somewhere around there. Now we are going to the frail one. That's the quest I would like tagged. So that's going to require that we make our way down here. Now it is nighttime is going to be starting there. No, we could camp over here. It's currently occupied. This one down here is not. 12 times up 7 hours, but this was only 3 hours, so it'll still be night. So yeah, we'll arrive here fairly early in the night, and then we can travel down to the next camp as well. So I think that's probably the best idea. However, oh, that's stuck on the screen. That's unfortunate. We are going to... I think it's time that we actually update a few things. We're going to be going on a bit of a long trek. It's going to take us a few days, and I would like something to be built in the town before we get back. Now, currently our clan's power is 10. Also, our prosperity is 10. We could up our farms, which would give us a load of prosperity. It would take 4 days, though. We could get banners, which would increase our prosperity by 2, take 3 days. Or we could get the training ring. Restore the old training ring to its former glory, which would give us +2 power. So that would be where the children are playing currently. This will take 3 days as well. You know what? I think the training ring, increase power first. Purchase upgrade. The training will take 3 days to complete. Selecting slaves to work on this upgrade will reduce the time it takes to complete, but it will consume those slaves. Without them, though, you will never get your thralls back, but without them, you are unlikely to finish all upgrades before the game is over. There is a definite end to this game. So, sure, I'll use one. Wow, that goes from 3 to 1 day. For the cost of 1 thrall. I have 8. Confirm. There we go. I approve. Right, so with that happening, let's make our move. Ooh, we found another one just along the road. That might be worth going for. Right. I'm thinking... Now, this is going to be interesting. Are we going to be able to have everyone working? I'm hoping so. We're going to have Roskva and Gunnar in this one, I think. Okay. It is our turn, but where are our enemies? Their camp is over here. Okay, we can expect them to scarper once again, I have no doubt. Alright, well, this is me at the moment. Where's Roskva? She's right at the back. That's unfortunate. What I could do, then, given this... Catil, where would you be able to move to? You'd be able to move over here and then shoot from there, I'm sure. Yeah, you wouldn't have a great shot, but you'd be able to hit a couple of people. Fine, okay. I'm going to have my character march on up. I do have aim, but I'm not going to be able to use it for now. How about we drop this right about... I really wish I could drop it there, but alas, I cannot. Sure, we'll drop it over there. Choo! Perfect. Okay, now what kind of shots have I got? 77% chance is actually not bad. Really not bad at all. This is the healer. Let's try and take you out early, shall we? Wow. I'm actually a little bit surprised that I managed to do that. Quite pleased, though. Right, Roskva, you can get over there, so I'm going to move you over there now. And keep your shield out for now. Catil, I want you up, and... Can you move, Catil? Can you go over there? Catil? There we go. My lord, I was quite concerned there. I was like, what is going wrong? Now, a couple of people have mentioned that the game is in a fairly early state. It's not really. They've been polite in saying that, but there were a couple of bugs. However, we're currently running on the 0.2 patch, and an a slew of bugs have been corrected. All I can assume, they didn't have a wealth of playtesters to draw on, or rather the playtesters' experiences to draw on, and as a result, some bugs slipped through. But quite a lot of them have been fixed. So many, there's absolutely no point in me trying to reiterate what has been fixed, because I will never manage to finish before the episode is over. There's that many bugs corrected. Now, you got a good shot on them. Also poisoned. If I hit you, there's only a 50% chance to hit you. Okay, well, it's probably best for me to take out their... what is it, though? Yeah, go for it. You'll take them out, but it's worth it.
One of these days, I should learn how to fight.
Perfect. That bugs me, though. When you keep lamenting how good it is to have killed everyone. You're not losing, Kettle. Calm down. Right, we do want to kind of get over there. Can I get you over there? Not quite. That's a shame. I would have deeply liked it if I could have. Alright, well, you're going to go over here then. It's going to be fairly good protection there. Nephew? Sure, you can stand tight here. And anticipate opening. Yes. Let's use that, shall we? Try not to hit me in the head while you're swinging the spear around, though. Well, that's a bit rude. I could get you all the way over there. One hell of a run, though. I think I prefer moving you over here and then using... centered physical resistance is 100%. All Norse allies get the status effect favored by tier. Sure, we'll use this one. And that's it for this turn. Right, they're seeking cover currently. They don't seem to have very many in the way of weapons, though. They seem really quite poorly equipped, actually. I am tempted. They may be thralls. It is not an outside possibility that that is the case. You are well protected from my archers. That is a shame. That's a dire shame. What kind of cover is that? That's full cover. Yeah, you've got really good cover for now. Okay, let's move you up. And from here, I'm going to have you go into interrupt. So if anyone pops their head out, you can go for the shot. Now, over there, that's only half cover. I could drop this on you. Force your head to pop up. I think I shall. And then with that, we're probably going to go for... Unless this already a 95. Sure, we'll go for it then. I was going to go for an aim otherwise, but there's no need. There we go. Got the poison in. Very glad for that. You can skip the rest of your turn. I would like you to demoralize the enemy. Make it even harder for them to attack would be grand. Nephew. Sure, get on down. I mean, you've got to anticipate opening. The next attack will be a critical hit. I'm hoping that passes over turns. As for you, my friend, let's get you up there. I could perhaps have pulled someone out using Taunt. It actually may have been a worthwhile thing to have done, but I'm going to move my melee attackers up behind. Nephew is going to stay to help out the ranged attackers. Just make sure that no one gets in there and does them any significant harm. There we go, interrupting. Very nice shot. Poison, fantastic. I can probably just take you out. Is anyone else? They didn't want to move. Fair enough. I'm down with that, actually. There we are. It really does seem that archery is ridiculously powerful in this. Ridiculously powerful. Is there any way I can get to over there? Not easily, I'm afraid. Not easily. Well... I could move closer by little bits. Kettle can remain in... Yeah, from there, Kettle, I want you to use interrupt. There we go. Roskva, Let's go for demoralize again. Let's just keep the ranged abilities down wherever we can. You've got good cover there. Now getting to the enemy from over here is going to be a little bit more tricky. What I would like to do, if I can, is taunt. Who do we want to taunt? Let's bring you along. No? Yes? Perfect. Excellent. Now, can you get up behind? No, not quite into position there. That is a shame. Oh well. I could have rebuke, but let's not worry about it. Let's get in there. We could switch to our Dane axe for a walloping strike. Let's go for it. There we are. And we can't pull out of this fight at this point, but... Oh, they use tactical move. They just didn't want any of it. Fair enough. Yeah, they really don't want to die. I mean, you can appreciate that. Really, Kettle, you didn't have a good strike? Wow. I'm a little bit surprised. They may die from the poison, though, on the next turn. They have not yet died from the poison, no. Very well. Let's go for you. Kettle. Could you take them out? Looks like you can. Go for it. Then Nefia can follow up with an attack. From her position, she should be able to just attack from where you are without leaving cover.
You just realized you're outclassed, didn't you?
Wow. Now, you're not meant to be able to get critical hits when this is turned off, interestingly enough. But that was a critical hit. Curiouser. And indeed curiouser. Why? Oh, perhaps you're unbalanced, meaning you can't attack this turn. Loses all moves at the beginning of next turn. Oh. But you can move. Curious. Can't pull off attack moves, but you can move. Very well. Let's get you in cover then. And you can move up and finish them off. There we are. Very nice. Only one enemy left alive. Nephew, you can start marching forward. As can you. Roskova, I'd like you to demoralize the enemy again, just in case. It's really going to discourage them from using any kind of ranged attack. One of the big things that I was really sad to see, the effect of backstab massively reduced. Death blow deals double damage. Oh, maybe it's a different attack then. Death blow still deals double damage. Maybe backstab is literally attacking from behind then. But I mean, the name would suggest that. But that damage has been reduced from 50% to 20%. Apparently, it was a bit too OP. There we go. What are you gonna do? That was silly. Well, I take that back. That was probably the best thing you could do, really. There we go. I should have had you move into a flank position first, but I'm a derp. There we go. And that's that fight over with. Nice work, everyone. Very nice work. Existing entries, no new entries. That's good. Okay then, now we have the whole group to take part. Oh, that's going to be crazy with like 9 people. Right, reminders. Kettle has an untreated injury. We've got a couple of things that are less than maximum durability. 15 meat will spoil this camp. 2 herdmen still have available shifts. No more. No one is assigned to clean. That's fine. We'll take care of this. It won't be a problem. How about you, clean? Now, cleaning has a small chance to cause a morale drop. But that's fine. Now, I do believe that you are one of our best cooks. Indeed, yeah. Super, super great at cooking. I like it. I like it a lot. You also only need 1 shift, which is cool. I could possibly have guarding added for the other shifts. Now, cooking has to be done at the beginning. Sure. There we go. So you've got a couple of things you can do now. So cooking always has to go at the very beginning. Who's doing the cooking? Right, Roskve, you're no longer doing cooking. Rest. We'll just clean that up. Right, so cook. There we go. We've got a good chance now of getting a really, really nice well-fed bonus. And then I guess we could have you preserving. There you go. Preserving converts any meat not assigned to herdmen into rations. This is helpful because, unlike meat, rations last forever. The score shown at the total result shown is the total resulting rations. Each shift, a herdman can convert 1 unit of meat into rations per rank of their preserving skill. So that's quite useful. So preserving we can convert 2. Right, we've got quite a few people now can do a lot more guarding than they used to be able to do, which is fantastic. We can treat cattle super early. There we are. Yep, accept. And then from there, I would like you to start witchcraft, which will convert herbs into medicine, which is used when treating injured herdmen. Herbs cannot be used for anything in and of themselves, except, of course, a nice hot cup of tea. I mean, that's reason enough to just keep them as herbs, frankly. I mean, if you ask me, may as well. We will have another witchcraft there. And you can sleep at the end of the night. Cattle. All you can do there, unfortunately, we can't have you hunting at all, which is super sad. But are you able? Yes, you're able to sleep. Fine. We can get you a little bit more guarding experience, I suppose. There we are. And you can guard here as well. At this point, we've got all the guarding we need. No one else needs to do any guarding. In fact, do we need that guarding? No, we don't. Any shift that you're on, I think, as let me see, as Leaf here, is fine. Actually, we could possibly put a little bit more into it. Sure, we'll get you up to 4. You, as a guard, more or less all we need. So let's clear out a lot of other guards, and we'll see where we stand then. Go down here. Everyone cleared. No more guarding. Actually, in fact, I would like you just scouting, nephew. Scouting would be fantastic. 95% chance now of finding something. Cattle. Sure, we'll have you guarding on these shifts. So we only need these 2 now. What kind of guarding can I do? I can guard there. Actually, I'm really rubbish at guarding. Let's have a look at my skills. I've got 3 to spend. I need 2 to sleep as well. What I can do, though, is put into some hunting. Yeah, okay. I'll help out with hunting then. So I'm purely going to hunt. Now, the hunting score shows the chance of your assigned hunters to bring back enough meat to feed everyone next time you make camp. Hunting only need a total of hunting rank 5 for all 4 shifts to maximize the chance of success. Hunting is a good way to keep everyone fed without having to dip into your rations, but does subtract from the area's food supply. Very, very good to know. Let's go and put down our hunting score. Gunnar, we can just get you out there guarding on these 2 nights, and that maximizes this for us. But does Gunnar need to sleep? Only needs 1 for sleeping, that's fine. Could get you out hunting as well then, in that case. Or perhaps a little bit more scouting, but honestly, I wouldn't mind some more hunting. Oh, well, actually, repairing might be a good one. Yeah, let's put a little bit more into repairing. And that is all we need for you. So, at the end of the night, I would like you to repair. Let's repair this. It's going to need... Oh, actually, that needs quite a lot. Let's go for the cloth armor instead, because it's not going to take as much. There we are. Repair selected. Oh, can I select all? Can you really select all? Wow, okay, select none. We'll do this, and we'll also do... Sure, we'll work on the single-edged sword. Repair selected. There we are. We'll see how that all goes. And 13 meat will spoil this camp. That is a shame. It is a dire shame. We need a little bit more preserving, actually. Let's pop that down there. So there we are. There's a little bit less lost meat. Okay. Think it's time for us to make camp. When dinner is ready, as Leifr scoops up a big spoonful of stew and sits down next to Roskva, the warrior appears to be in an unusually good mood. Roskva, is it true that your teacher is a Valraven? I don't know. Could be. But you lived with her, yes? Roskva nods, without looking up from her bowl. You never saw her turn into a raven and fly off in the night? The young witch stares silently into the distance for a moment before replying. There was one time I awoke from the sound of wings. She looks up at his Leifr with a gleam in her eyes. I was sure it came from inside the home, but there was no bird when I lit a candle, and Hulda wasn't in her bed either. The young witch shrugs and turns her attention back to the food. When I woke in the morning, she was there again, sleeping like normal. That settles it then. She's clearly a Valraven. I like his Leifr. Such a wide-eyed innocence about him. How does that settle it? That must have been a nightmare. For all you know, she may have got up to piss and a bird happened to take off outside and wake the girl up. Believe what you will, the crone always had the look of a shapeshifter about her, and Roskva's story is enough to convince me. How about you, Aavak? You think Hulda is a shapeshifter? Why are you bringing me into this? I'm just eating my stew. Yeah, man. Now I've got to pick a side and everything. I think that my character is going to be a superstitious type. I think that he has firm belief in the gods and the mysterious. I'm certain she is. That would explain her strange behavior. My superstitious followers have gained morale. My skeptical followers have lost it. As Leifr looks thoroughly vindicated. Just as I said, we should keep an eye on the old woman the next time we're home. Who knows what she did to earn that curse? Roskva smiles into his stew. I like that. I don't know why I like that as much as I did, but I did. Right, we lost 2 rations, 11 meat, 3 herbs, 5 hide, 0 medicine, because we replaced what we used, and 3 salvage. Used 3 salvage to repair equipment. He used 5 hides to repair equipment. Second shift, Roskva made 3 medicine from your herbs. Your herd did not consume nor preserve 9 meat interventions, so it is spoiled. In the first shift, Aavak Björnsson went hunting and brought home 1 meat. In the third shift, Roskva the Black preserved 4 rations from your meat. In the third shift, Aavak went hunting and brought home 3 meat. In the third shift, Edis preserved 2 rations from your meat. And your herd has consumed 8 rations. In the third shift, Roskva the Black preserved 4. And, okay, so we didn't really eat the meat. That's a bit of a shame. Maybe I needed to move that around a little bit better. However, Roskva did use 3 medicines to treat the injury and also made some more. So that's neutral at the moment. But Ketil is finally healed. He can start taking over the hunting. Ah, good times. Okay, now, as you can see, you may not have noticed it in the time that was passing, but Nefja found a couple of things. I am very pleased. Scattered area, travel time 1 hour. Well, where are we going to go? We're going to go over there? Because if we did, what is the best route down here? Would be going this way. Nighttime would be around there. So really we want to hit this camp, I would say. If we go this way, we're going out of our way. It's also occupied again, so it's another battle. We're going to go and explore this. 13 wood. 1 mead. Oh, fantastic. I approve of getting mead. Let me give that to someone. Mead increases strength, I believe. Yes, so you get mead. There you go. Now, on we go to this camp. Low food, normal shelter, very high security. Travel time about 5 hours. Alright. New camp down there. Ooh, training ring has been completed. Leave the campaign map and enter the marsh campsite. Well, there's a couple of campsites. No, let me have a look. When will night fall? When will night fall? Has night already fallen? Actually, it might have already fallen. Either way, check on the homestead. So we've built the training ring, fully upgraded, +2 power. Since we've got the means to, I think getting +4 prosperity would be a good move on upgrading our farms. What do we need for these? Cost 75 wood. How much wood do we have? Only 25. Yeah. We could go for that because there's an easy prosperity. I just get a new fence and a couple more aurochs, and the animal pens are cleaned up. Sure, okay. We'll use the remaining of our wood and half of our valuables to build that. There we go. However, I want to enter this camp for the night. And since there's no particular fight here, we can just go straight into the camping screen. However, Kettle can finally do hunting, and Kettle is so much better at it than me, I think. Let's actually check on Kettle. What is your hunting skill? Your hunting skill is 3 out of 5, and mine is actually only 2 out of 5, so it's not actually really that much different. Well then, let's have this one be rest. You can hunt there, I'll hunt there as well. I'll leave that as is, but we're going to need 1 extra guard duty. There we go. That should do well for us. You can preserve food, actually. Do you need a lot of rest? Do not have enough meat to process into rations. That is a shame. It's quite the shame. Let's make that witchcraft down and this one preserve instead. There we go. Let's see. Do you not need... Perfect. I'm glad I spent those points the way I did, because that has made camping so much better. Okay, make camp. We're pretty good. Slept a little longer than I would have liked, but in total we gained more meat, a lot of medicine, used up 1 ration, and 6 herbs. That's actually pretty good. It looks like we actually didn't use up too many of our rations there, thanks to the preserving that was going on. Okay, we found 1 thing. Oh, no, really? No, why have I just done this? Oh, what a fool I am. 26 wood. I'm an idiot. Where's nighttime? Actually, we're going to go ahead... When's this? Sunrise. So we could camp another night. Can't believe I went all the way back over that bridge. What a derp. Okay, we'll have 1 more camp, and then we'll hit Ribe. You've trekked for the better part of a day under dark and ominous clouds. When it begins, a small tap on your shoulder, a frigid droplet on your cheek. Icy pellets spill from above as a torrent of hail overtakes you. The howling wind whips frozen rain against you, and a cry of dismay rises from your herdmen. Set your jaws and pull up your cloaks. There's nothing for it but to keep moving. Quickly, we can raise a lean-to and weather it there. No, we're going to keep going. While grumbling and cursing, you all hastily wrap yourselves in heavy cloaks and lower your heads against the downpour, pushing onwards. After some time, you notice that Roskva is shivering uncontrollably and has developed a racking cough. Her clothes are soaked through, and her eyes are bright and feverish. Oh no! After a while, the downpour ceases and the hail slackens to a cold, misty drizzle. Well, that is rubbish. Yes, enter. Question is, can Roskva treat herself? Heal yourself? No? Poop. Well, I need to get someone else to do it then. Huh. Damn it! You have enough, but you can't. Oh, you scallywag. Well, Roskva, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you. But you can't heal yourself. Guess that makes sense. But it's super annoying all the same. We're going to need to get someone up to a skill level that can treat Roskva with that. Because I've got a funny feeling that's going to get really bad super fast. All to save a little bit of time. In the morning, as your herd are packing down the camp and preparing to move out, you notice a hole in the bottom of one of your sacks. You check the rations stored within and find that much of it has been chewed upon by rodents. Half of the contents will have to be discarded. No! Wow. That's rather miserable, I must say. Made a bunch of medicines, though. Homestead farms completed. Hooray! Okay, so the next one up... Well, we'll have to find that out later, but we've got a bunch of stuff nearby. Some wood. Some more wood. And a wood Dane axe. Oh, okay. But with that, I think we can finally get to Ribe. It's taken us a long time to get here. I'm not sure what light infection is going to mean for Roskva, though. That I'm worried about, I'll be honest. We'll bring along Edith and... Yeah, Gunnar, you can... Well, you might have something to say. So I'm going to bring you along. Yeah, I think so. Sorry, Eslifir. Now then, here we are finally in Ribe. Now, for those who are interested, this is more or less where I wrapped up playing it myself the last time I played for the couple of hours before I started recording. Obviously, many things had transpired differently for me in that playthrough as I was playing a very different kind of character. However, I am aware that this area is enormous. It is full of things that I'm going to be able to smash and steal. Well, I mean, steal is probably a bit of a strong word. Acquire for the betterment of my clan out of other people's belongings that weren't bolted down. It's their fault, really, for not bolting it down. Frankly, there was no flags or anything. But this zone is full of quests. So many quests can be started here that I think this is probably a really good place to wrap up this episode. As I mentioned previously, this is going to be the last episode, so rather than starting a bunch of things and half finishing them and then wrapping the series up, I think this would be a better place to put a halt on that. And the reasons for that are, unfortunately, that the views are just starting to slow down on this series a little bit. And with things going the way that they are on YouTube, I do need to try and focus on more, on stronger series as a whole. Perhaps in the future, when I've got my Patreon set up, I'll be able to be a little bit more free of making decisions based on the economy of YouTube, as is the case right here. But for those who are interested in seeing this playthrough continue, I know there are a few thousand of you. In fact, I know several Dapplings have picked up the game based on this playthrough, and I hope that you're having as much fun playing this as I am. But for those who would like to see this particular playthrough continue, I will be moving it over onto Twitch. Now, that does mean that I'll be live streaming it, and sometimes you're just not going to be available at the right time to watch me live stream. Don't worry, I will be posting videos a couple of hours ahead of time to give people fair warning. But even if you do miss out on the live stream itself, all of my Twitch streams are saved as VODs on my Twitch channel, and they are not gated by subscriptions or anything like that, so anyone can go over there and watch any of the past streams that may have happened. And I certainly hope to see a couple of you there as I continue this playthrough. But that is going to be it from me for now, I'm afraid. As ever, I do hope you have enjoyed this series and are looking forward to the next series that I'm going to be showcasing on the channel. But until then, remember to leave a like if you liked, sub if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.